My name is Blake Mouse, and I'm represented by TSM Enterprise. Japanese submarine slammed 2 torpedoes into our side, Chief. It was coming back from the island of Tinian-Deliti. Just delivered the bomb. Hiroshima bomb. 1,100 men went into the water. Vessel went down in 12 minutes. Didn't see our first shark for about a half an hour. Tiger, 13-footer. You know that when you're in the water, Chief, you tell by looking from the dorsal to the tail? Well, we didn't know. See, our bomb mission had been so secret. No distress signal had been sent. They didn't list us overdue for a week. That very first light, Chief, sharks come cruising. So we formed ourselves into tight groups. Kind of like old squares in battle, like you see on a calendar, like a Battle of Waterloo. The idea was, shark come to nearest man, and man, he started pounding and hollering and screaming, and sometimes the shark would go away. Sometimes he wouldn't go away. Sometimes he look right into you, right into your eyes. You know the thing about a shark? He's got lifeless eyes, black eyes, like a doe's eyes. When he come at you, doesn't seem to be living till it bites you. Those black eyes roll over white, and then you hear that terrible high-pitched screaming. The ocean turns red, and despite all that pounding and hollering, they all come in and rip you to pieces. And by the end of that first dawn, lost 100 men. I don't know how many sharks, maybe 1,000. I don't know how many men, average 6 an hour. Thursday morning, Chief, bumped into a friend of mine, Herbie Robinson, from Cleveland, baseball player, bosom's mate. I thought he was asleep, reached over to wake him up, bobbed up and down in the water, just like a kind of top upended. Well, he'd been bitten in half below the waist. Noon the 5th day, Mr. Hooper, Lockheed Ventura, he saw us, swung in low and he saw us. He's a young pilot, not younger than Mr. Hooper anyway. He saw us and he come in low. 3 hours later, big fat PBY comes down and started to pick us up. That was the time I was most frightened, waiting for my turn. I'll never put on a life jacket again. So, 1,100 men went into the water. 316 men come out. Sharks took the rest. June 29th, 1945. Anyway, we delivered the bomb.